like they're pretty fresh.
Yes, sir. Great energy coming
Yeah,
out.
it does seem like it's good energy. Yeah, no, it's a good vibe for sure. Well, the big thing we want to do is this: if there's something you guys like or want, let us know. We'll tweak it a little bit. It was cool, man. It's a cool place. It is. Yeah, Sydney was awesome. Nice ball. Attaboy. Attaboy, spin it. Whatever y'all want, we'll do. All right, let's do it then. All right, yeah.
Kudos to SMU social media team, given the always sunny treatment there to Sonny Dykes at practice with his new team. Joined now here in studio by Bryant McFadden. And this is an interesting situation down there at SMU. Just 2 days ago, after former coach Chad Morris was hired at Arkansas, Dykes will coach now the team next Wednesday when they take on Louisiana Tech in the Frisco Bowl. And listen to this news from Dallas Morning News writer Adam Grosper. He says, graduate assistant G.J. Kinney will call plays for SMU during the Frisco Bowl against Louisiana Tech. Kinney, a former NFL quarterback, worked primarily with the offensive line this year at SMU. QB Ben Hicks is playing a very collaborative role with Kinney and new head coach Sonny Dykes in prep for La Tech. So, B-Mac, do you find this whole situation, considering Sonny Dykes has just showed up, would you rather have him to get him started and get a feel like we just saw in that video, or would you rather have an interim guy kind of guiding you through that bowl game?
Well, I would rather have an interim guy, and here's why. Preferably a guy that has been a part of our system the entire year. So therefore, as players, we don't have to worry about trying to learn a new scheme in a matter of a few days before the game. I believe Sonny will have a different game plan in place. You know, eventually he will have his own staff. And with that being said, just allow us to finish this game and be more relaxed and be more comfortable, because sometimes when you have to listen, and I don't expect to see Sonny change up a lot, but it's kind of hard for him to coach a ball game or be a part of a ball game when they're running something totally different than what he is in agreement with. And the same can be said for the players. So give me a guy that has already been around. He knows the players a lot better than what Sonny knows, and he understands how to, you know, put us in the best situations, best positions to be successful. And then you can focus in on the new game plan, the new offensive schemes, the new defensive schemes in the spring.
I want to be, if I'm Sonny Dykes, I want to be either the coach of record or not. If I take the win, I want it on me. But if I take the loss and let other people call the plays, the loss is going to be hung on his record.
Yeah, which is weird because...
And maybe one game does not a career make. I know that, and he's just starting. But I wouldn't want to start out of the gate 0-1 with that loss and he's tagged on me in a bowl game.
And he's allowing a GA to call plays for the first time ever, you know, which is weird also.
Does have Cortland Sutton. We know a very talented receiver. A lot of NFL scouts project him to be a pretty high draft pick, even perhaps be the #1 receiver taken in the draft in the spring. Do you see any upside of the Mustangs wide receiver playing in this game, considering all that lies ahead for his future?
No, I do not, and here's why. This game will not make or break him. The only way this game could break him, Ray, if he gets hurt. I understand you talk about injuries. Injuries can happen any given time. But he has nothing else to prove there at SMU. You know, they're playing in a bowl game. I think right now, many believe he will be a top-round draft pick. When you look at his measurables, when you look at his talent, I can easily see that becoming a reality. But you don't want to have anything prevent you from reaching the ultimate goal and getting drafted as high as possible. I mean, this is a guy that has really he's given SMU everything that he's had. And he's been a baller. He's been a consistent player. And this bowl game, it's not like they're saying, you know what, if you go out and play in this bowl game, you have at least 100 yards, you can go up another 5 spots. That's not the reality of the draft. The reality is what he has done so far has been outstanding play. He's been an outstanding playmaker for this offense. And the only thing that can help him or hurt him is if he gets injured. He gets injured, and you look at what we saw a year ago with Christian McCaffrey, Leonard Fournette. Granted, Leonard Fournette had some injury concerns already. These guys did not participate in their bowl, and I'm not saying every individual should do this, but this should be something they should consider, because if he gets injured, if it's something that could be season-ending, he's going to lose a lot of money, and he will not be able to regain that money anytime soon.
A decision Cortland Sutton might not have had to make had Chad Morris stayed, but we'll have to wait and see what he decides next week.